All right, good morning. It is Friday, August 15th. We are halfway through August, moving on to winter time. We got our first cup of coffee. We're loading into Battle Royale solos. Life is good. For all you working people out there, you've almost made it to the weekend. I'm sure we'll be there shortly. All right, I was going to play Battlefield 6 this morning, but after putting a little bit of thought into it, I just really am not enjoying the multiplayer experience. I like the graphics a lot. I like the movement. I like the gunplay. Um, but I just don't enjoy multiplayer. And we do the same thing on Call of Duty. We'll jump into multiplayer to level up a gun or something, and it's like after, oh, I don't know, a few days or a few games, it's like I'm done. I just can't do this anymore. All right, so in the Battle Pass in Warzone, looks like we have unlocked the PML 556. Huge machine gun looking thing. I'm pretty sure we won't ever use that. The next new weapon is all the way over here on page 6. It looks like it's the old, well, I don't know. There was a gun just like this back in the original Warzone. I don't know what it was called, but it was the same thing. I think my brother has one of these. It's like a space gun. All right, looks like we might have a level loading here. We are going to play the solo version of Battle Royale Casuals first, see if we can get a win right out of the gate. So many people are playing Battlefield this weekend. Maybe we'll get some easy lobbies. Probably not. Steel Guy, good morning. Cliffy Flores, good morning. Hope you're doing well. People are starting to roll in. That's kind of good.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
We had a few good games yesterday. We started out with Battlefield and switched over to Warzone. That usually isn't a good thing. Can't see nobody. All right. So what are we going to do today? I think after stream, I'm going to cut down some trees and extend the tractor barn. We picked up our new camper. I need a place to store it. Right now, I just have it parked in the driveway, which is fine. It's actually probably better in the driveway for getting some work done on it. There's not a lot of work, just the normal outfitting and stuff needs to get done. All right, let's just drop super fast. I don't think we're alone here. Afraid we're going to glitch right into the ground if we don't be a little careful with our parachute. You always want to grab all the guns. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. An Ames 85. I guess we'll take that. And an LC-10. FFAR. Sure. We'll go with the double AR route thing. Oh my goodness, I don't know. So difficult to know what gun to get. Cheerio, good morning, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I shot a little bit of video footage when we went to pick up that camper coming through the mountains. And I did a little walk around video yesterday in the driveway, but I don't know, it just didn't seem very exciting when I watched it back. And pretty much if it's boring for me to watch while I'm making it, I know it's not going to be a good performing video. All right, we have plenty of cash. We should be able to get loadout over here. And we have a long run to circle, so Maybe grab this car after. Sounds like a plan. I don't think we're in a danger of getting overran with gas here. Be nice to get enough cash to get ourselves revived while we're here. Oh, we got the sniper hard scoping us right there on the top of the hill. That's pretty awesome. All right, now what are we gonna do? Kind of got this guy inside. Dude, you're gonna die here. Hope you had a good game. All right, well, got our satchel. That's pretty cool. Got enough for a self-revive. Yeah, I was kind of worried about him. He had a sniper rifle, and that could have went poorly. There's somebody up here at this next contract. I don't know if we try to grab the contract. Not good, not good, not good. Don't get stuck. Oh my goodness. All right. We need to keep our car or our mini bike thing in a good spot here. All right. Aaron Ellis, good morning. So somebody had to survive that gunfight out front. You know what? I don't see those silly stadium contracts. How about let's not worry about these guys. Nothing good is going to happen by hanging out here.
Hey, can I get a ride?
Hey, sure. Come on. Sniper was trying to take me out. I was kind of worried about it being on this little motorbike. Not a lot of head protection. Steel guy, back to normal circle. That's awesome. Yeah. All right, what do we got? Plates, sure, that's good enough. Get a UAV, get it up. Grab a little bit better car situation. We'll wait for a minute on that guy. All right, so how do you lean out? E? Guess we're not going to get him to hit our prox mines. Let's go get our loadout. I think that's probably the right thing to do. I think that's where he went. Wow, that was awesome. Oh my goodness. That was horrible. Steel Guys Stadium is open. Yeah, that's the way it should have been. They should have had one day where they just had some attack animation, the stadium opens, and the game is normal. But instead, we had a whole week of just garbage contracts. Why did we do that? We had the car guy. Obviously, his car blew up. That wasn't fun. Recovery Rocks, good morning. How are you doing? Thank God it's, man, I can't even talk. Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. We got a guy over here. I think that's the same guy that killed us. Gonna try his kilo, I guess. Oh, actually, here's. It's awesome. All right, well, we learned a lesson. I guess we learned a lesson. Not to play with car guy. We need your ammo. We need your gas mask. No! Somebody else, a real player. Wow. Cliffy, I tried shooting from helicopter. It's possible for a couple seconds before you need to get back in the pilot seat. Yeah, we had one day when somebody was like flying around, jumping out on the side, and it seemed like they were shooting for a really long time before they had to get back in the pilot seat. But I'm sure it was just what you're saying, a couple seconds before you fall far enough that you need to do something. All right, let's try that again. We just didn't play that very well. But yeah, I guess running some type of high alert and go in the helicopter, you'll know people are under you. Or just wait, troll around, wait for people to shoot at you or something. Aaron Ellis, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Man, I tell you what, this first cup of coffee is good. It's kind of cold today. The house is the normal temperature. We keep it about 68 at night. But let's look. If you want to see weather forecast in your current location, you need to allow access on your phone. Wow, really? All right. No, it's 73 degrees outside, going up to 95. That is crazy. I kind of thought we were done with the hot weather, but I guess not. All right. It's going to be an inside day, I guess. No, actually, I got to cut some trees. We're trying to build the extended tractor barn to store the camper. So I need to build a 12 by 22 deck, something like that. Recovery Rocks, looking forward to college football. Go Dogs. There you go. I couldn't even imagine being in college football in the South. Running practices all summer long. C-Tuck, good morning over on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I'm in this Discord group for small channel creators. And, you kind of share your analytics screen, mostly YouTube stuff, not so much on Twitch. You share your analytics screen and the different type of content you have. And everybody obviously has 2 cents to throw in there. And I received a big direct message yesterday that was saying, "Oh, your YouTube channel is too scattered. You have too many interests. All of your people get confused and don't subscribe." And I know they're right as far as like video games and gold mining and everything else we do. Can't really do all those things and keep.
No,
Did get the snipe out. So their strong recommendation was to split my video gaming channel to another channel and keep all my gold mining and woodworking and stuff on my main channel. And I guess that makes sense for YouTube. So we may end up doing that. And I have 2 DPGladius channels, so we might have to move that around a little bit. All right. But it does make it more confusing for me to figure it out. I'm kind of a simple person when it comes to that. All right, BR solos. We got to get on the ground. Be safe about it. This looks very unsafe. So I guess the reason I'm saying that is if I do make a switch, I'm going to have to get all of you YouTube people that are subscribed with live notification to come over to another channel. Now, Twitch wouldn't be affected. It'll stay exactly the same. But it won't be hard to figure out. Need a longer gun. All right.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Well, we heard somebody. There he is over there. There's a plate there we should have grabbed. We're we're going to hope our cipher is good enough when we turn here to make a stand. Now we have another guy behind us. Somebody just sniped at us from somewhere. We'll just keep moving a little bit. Cliffy, I heard going live for a short time when you post new videos can get you noticed and new subscribers. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Maybe I'll try that. Recovery Rocks, maybe keep your gaming channel and make the other a lifestyle channel. Yeah, that would make sense. However, I have so many videos already on this channel on YouTube. And it's monetized already. So if I switch that up, I make a lot more of my videos than I do on my live content, especially on YouTube. So it would make more sense just to switch the live content and leave the video, or just leave everything alone and don't worry about it. That's probably the right thing to do. But it definitely hurts people that are interested in the lifestyle stuff. They get a notification every morning that I'm live, and they tune in and it's video games and they're not interested in that. And then they think they subscribe to the wrong person, and it's just a thing. I guess it's not good to have multiple interests. But I really think I should just leave everything as is and not worry about it. That would be the best option. And there's a reason that that Discord is a small channel user group. So, you know, there's small channels also. So maybe their advice isn't that good. If they had good advice, they would have a bigger channel. All right, so the doors are open over here. Someone has been close by. Man, it sure feels good, though, to be doing contracts knowing that the circle that you're uncovering is going to hold up and that you're not just wasting your time. Cliffy Floors, I like your idea about going live quickly when you get a new video. Maybe just do a quick live video intro. That would be awesome. King Bang, good morning. Recovery Rock, day in life type of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Recovery Rocks has some good ideas over there too. Yeah, and I think that's kind of more the style that I am, is just day in the life type stuff, because you never know what we're going to be doing. It's not always sawmill. It's not always gold mining. It's never going to be what, you know, a dedicated channel for one thing. All right. Slowly but surely, we should buy a loadout, but, well, we don't have a buy station right here, so that's not going to work out. And they took the buy station away at the bank in front of us. So the downtown building is open. And you go in there and grab whatever they've got up in those rooms. I think you still have to find the key card, so it's not just a walk in and grab it type of deal. So everybody, we made it to Friday. I can't believe it. This week went by super fast. I feel like I didn't accomplish much, but I spent more time shopping for a little camper and buying it and picking it up than anything else. And then comes all the fun stuff of outfitting it. You know, I used to have everything you needed for RVing, and Well, when we got rid of our last RV, we kind of got rid of everything. I feel like there's somebody right outside this door. So now we have to start from scratch and get everything all over again, but that's okay. How much money do you have? None. But it's okay to buy all the stuff over again. I'm sure there's been technological changes in sewer pipes and water hoses and water filters. You know, everything you need for RVing. Here's a much better gun than we have. Nah, we'll grab that. Why not? Didn't do him any good. All right. Just like that, we're all geared up. We have another loadout in circle. I guess we're not really going to get another look at anything. Might as well grab a building top, see if we can get some damage on somebody. I don't know what this is. Surely somebody's going to come listen to that. All right, well, somebody's coming up. I'm sure they'll hear that. I'm thinking they chose poorly. On their approach vector was bad. Wow. He's like purple stuff in his eyeball. That couldn't be normal. All right, Chief Engine Man, good morning. Dojo, good morning. Lead up to BO7. Yeah, I'm not really excited about BO7 at all. I'm probably more excited about the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale when it comes out. But it's going to be October until that comes out. And after doing a little bit of soul searching, we don't really enjoy the multiplayer BF6. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Not sure we're in a good spot here. It's on computer and TV screens all over Verdansk. Okay, so I didn't. That's the first time I saw it. So they're teasing BO7. Got it. You know, they're pulling back a COD character from like 15 years ago who would be well retired by now. I'm sure he wouldn't still be fighting in the Warzone or planning any type of stuff. You know, there's a lot less people to look at in solos for just like random sniping. You don't get all the squads of 4 tracking everywhere. We have about a half hour of game time left before the circle closes. Do we go up top maybe? I think we do. not going to risk it with that sniper real quick. We're looking right at that sniper. He can't be too happy about that. How's that hip fire working for us? All right, well, this guy has the door breach thing. So obviously somebody's been in that room. These boxes have not been hit at all. Don't see anything going on there.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Supply crates to restock. Advise you to load up now.
To watch for prox mines. So I guess we could just look at this. 4319. Is that the way you read it? 431978. 431978. Or you can't go in here anymore. I guess. Oh, it's just open. Wow. All right, everything's gutted except for this. I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works. I'm amazed it works at all. Let's get a little heads up that somebody's coming in behind us here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
Pancake, yes sir. Well, I guess we're just going to stand here and wait. We're going to get sniped standing up on this edge. Stanley, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is my first game since the thing has stopped. The stadium contract. Oh, good Lord. How did he shoot us? Oh, he's on the crane. That explains it. Oh, you didn't have any place to go. That kind of sucked. Sucked for you. Maybe he hasn't been to Gulag yet and he'll come back for some abuse. We would have left him alone if he wasn't over there sniping at us or shooting at us. No, we wouldn't. If we knew he was there, we would have to shoot at him. Dojo, did you pick up the camper? I did. We picked up the camper a couple days ago. It's in the driveway right now. I shot some video footage of it, but I just wasn't too excited watching the footage back. It didn't seem that exciting, so. So I need to re-edit that footage and get something more exciting put together. I don't remember which roof he was on. There you are. Still expecting the guy to come back for his gear. You got to really work with this lowered bullet velocity. Can't imagine that guy doesn't want to get back on that roof. Guessing there's fighting going on inside the stadium. Just not seeing a lot of activities going on here. One more circle and we'll get a little bit of excitement in our lives. It's like the world's worst target over there. Recovery Rocks, I personally enjoy the variety of your videos, like a box of chocolates. You could be windsurfing, making knives. I'm no social media expert. I just sling iron. Y'all have a great day. Recovery Rocks, thanks for coming by. Absolutely. That's kind of the way I feel about it, is I just have so many random interests that I think it clearly explains what I'm all about. How's there an enemy soldier incoming? And where is he? Oh, is that you? Was that the same guy? Fluffy FPS. He must... Uh-oh. All right, we need to protect our backside here a little bit. All right. Well, that's middle circle. We don't want to go there until this building goes out of scope, or we could go there first. That building's actually in circle. There's a guy there, we know.
Ah, dang it. Dang.
No way. I don't know what you're shooting, but that is not right. All right. Magical Mike is cheating for sure. All right, he was good there. No, he wasn't cheating. That was good. Good shot. Sly Dog, what's up? Walk by Faith, what is going on? Thanks for the resubscription. 8 months in a row. Yeah, we kind of messed that up. There was no reason to go back in and challenge that guy in the staircase with a, what does he have, an SMG and a sniper rifle. Kind of feel bad for reporting him as a cheater. He wasn't. He just was better than us. But that's okay. We'll let Activision sort it out. So we got 14 kills, 1 assist, and we don't know what place we got. Not that great. Let's go ahead and get a random squad in here real quick. See if we can get some entertaining hot mics. Or at least get some people with a mic. What else we have going on? We talked to King Bing, Stanley, Recovery Rocks, C-Tuck, and we have Sly Dog over on YouTube. And then on the Twitch side, we see Steel Guy, Cliffy Floors, Cheerio, Aaron Ellis, Chief Engine Man, Dojo, Walk by Faith. And I'm sure Melanie's around here somewhere if she's up yet. But yeah, I got some information. Well, I don't know if I have any. I don't have any good video for the camper. I shot some video. I just didn't like it. We're gonna have to redo it. Got a video of Mrs. P sitting down in the camper. She didn't like it. She said, "I'm not ready for being on video." I said, "So? It's not your choice." Actually, it is her choice. I kind of do whatever she says. It works out better that way.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Walk by Faith said we had a good game. I don't know if we did or not. We were not playing that smart. We got the guy in the thing, killed the first guy, and then we pushed the staircase, knowing good and well that somebody down there was going to have a weapon that we didn't have. Wow, messed up on the gun switch there. All right, let's see what our squad looks like. Guess we're not going to get to see them right this second. At least this guy's not a cartoon character. He's rocking the new gun and a sniper rifle. I think it's a Walk by Faith. You did your best. Yeah, I did as good as I probably could have. Thanks for that, Walk by. All right, let's see what our squad looks like. Then we'll give some introductions and hope they pick a spot. We have a stoner dude, a girl with a see-through suit on, and some kind of Native American looking girl. It's kind of cool, I guess. All right, what's up? We got big old Mr. Kanish, Jay, and Eon. I don't know. Welcome in. Owen. There we go. We have green and pink going downtown.
Oh, you lucky little bastard.
Wow, how lucky am I now? So I put 3 bullets in the guy, but he just beat me up with his fist and somehow wins that. Captain QVC. QVQ? I don't know. It sounds like a bot name to me. All right, we can jump down, get our contract. I'm going to stay high for the next one. Nice. We get loadout over here. Get loadout on the ground. Hopefully they can sort that out. Bunker's open.
I got guys on me. I'm the house that I'm in. I believe is their recon.
Watch the sky. Check the map for the next gas spread location.
UAV up. There's people all over the place out here. Watch. Up on the hill. See the guy at that green? It worked too. So there was some noise down in that bunker. I don't know what was going on down there.
There's our radio playing.
Oh, that's what it was. I think there was something else. Let me go back here. Yeah, it's just a radio. Just the radio. We should have known that. King Mikey, what is going on? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. All right.
They just picked that contract up here.
All right, let's push them. It's probably going to be moved towards the circle.
The bot right there, man. I think it's a fucking bot.
I don't think the bots would pick up a contract.
Ah, well, there's bots here, so I don't know. Maybe there's other people too. There's broke plates down there on the buy station with the frost on them.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy marked.
Guy here in this house.
Might be the intel they picked up.
I don't know. They didn't seem very good. It looked like a bot.
Yep.
All right. Well, not a lot going on. Another UAV up. This house right behind us.
Moving here. Moving.
Thanks for the welcome. UAV overflight terminated.
Copy that.
There's people up the hill, but I don't think we push it.
Potential. Scratch that. Cancel that.
All right. Now what are we going to do? Guess follow our teammates. It's the right thing to do. Eye up. Good morning, King Mikey. Yeah, it has been a while, but I hope you've been doing well. I am Anasist. Hey DP, would love to run some games if you're down for it. Saturday morning as we run viewer quads. will pretty much send me a friend request, so I have you on my list, and I'll open up the lobby for friends only, and then you can jump in. We start at 6:30 Saturday morning. You can play up to 3 games in a row before we bump you out for somebody else. But yeah, if you want to do that, definitely stop by tomorrow morning, and we'll run some games. But the reason I don't run viewer games during the day or every day is it allows me to just drink my coffee, not really concentrate too much on the games, not worry about the outcome. Where if we're playing with you guys, I kind of focus more on the game and less on chat. And usually those games don't stream as well. People all over this buy station. I'm going to snag that loadout. Somebody in the street behind us. We'll let them kill him. I'm sure he's just a bot running back there. Hit this big building real quick. No way! Good lord, you're so bad. Oh, there's 2 of them. 2 of them. That was horrible. I was standing in there going bullet for bullet because I thought, oh, well, we're hitting the guy. And then we just dropped real quick. Really bad. Still one up there. We're gonna get our GPR and hope we can pick up our sniper rifle up here where we died. Yeah, these guys are crawling out of everywhere. All right, we probably need to move. Gas is coming pretty quick.
Requesting recon above.
Got a guy sitting up here. Got to worry about that. Don't see him. I'll stay on foot.
Operator establishing score streak.
They're not marking those people they're shooting at, so I have no idea. I almost shot at a light bulb.
Calling in Score Street. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
All right. Don't think there's anybody behind us.
Operator establishing Score Street.
I don't know what that noise is, but I'm guessing it's something. Can't see nothing on that. Cut him off on this. Cut him off on this hill.
Your squad mate ID'd a high-value target. Lock and load.
Come on, Pink. Big old Kanish. She's getting stuck back there.
Target location.
He's on the roof sniping.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Right there, he's live tank.
Yep, yep. Down.
He just precision over here.
He's down. He's down. He's down. He's dead.
Well done.
All right. Well, we are super low on ammo. I'm kind of worried about my AR situation. There's a little bit more. Got a guy flying in over the top.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Down. All right, well, this squad seems to be playing pretty well together. No complaints. Not a lot of talking, though. All right, now what are we going to do? Snarky Goblin, good morning. I am Aim Assist. Thanks for the nice comments. Stanley, are you not on Twitch? I am on Twitch.
Over here, live ping.
I am on Twitch. Same name,
4 of
DPGladius.
overhead.
He just busted me.
I don't know. I just got destroyed. Oh, by 2 people. Ugly Cow and Strax. Oh no. It's hard to see everybody out there in the graveyard.
Contract failed. Objective lost.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I just gotta get out of here.
Probably just punch out, Green. Oh, you're up. Good deal. Motherfucker, I killed one. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Stanley, finally, I don't care what Switch was doing on there.
Tank, give me some money.
There's two coming over that hill.
Yep, I don't have a fucking gas. Up on top of the hill sniping. Fuck, somebody out of gas here.
Enemy UAV is online.
Say we just keep running right now. We are not. Guy landed right behind you guys.
Soldier incoming.
In front of it, sniping. Behind us, dude.
That was a little rough. Oh my God, Stanley tried finding you, but Twitch doesn't show you. That's not good. Yeah, I got a little frustrated there. Sorry about my foul language. We're gonna need some coffee after this.
Gas is inbound. Marking two safe zones.
We're just falling behind for a more dramatic finish. So we have two guys still with Gulag. Got a free loadout coming in. I don't know how much cash these guys have. Looks like Jay has some. He's going big for the most wanted.
Squad mates being tracked to the most wanted target. Eliminate enemies and secure supply caches to get that target
Played up.
sent back.
I probably shouldn't talk since I'm dead. Dr. Sean, welcome aboard. Oh, no, Stanley, welcome aboard. Yeah, Stanley's been over on YouTube for a while. Now he made the switch over to Twitch. All right, so this most wanted contract's going to finish right about the time it's down to one or two teams. Assuming he doesn't get sniped here. Two minutes on the most wanted. That's like forever. And he's sliding around so much. Glad they found a spot with a bunch of little loot on it. That's kind of cool. Still a minute 15 for the most wanted. No more loot boxes, so that's pretty much real time.
Get to the new safe zone.
50 seconds. Stay safe. We'll come in and float in high. 2 other teams. We need them to shoot at each other first. I'm not talking to the squad, by the way. I don't think dead people should speak. Unless you're like a seance kind of person. Then it's okay. 21 seconds. Portable buy coming in. I could be shooting at that thing so they don't get it. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. Freedom Farmstead, what is up? Freedom Farmstead, we played Battlefield a little bit yesterday. Came to the conclusion that I'm not really a big fan of the multiplayer. I like the graphics, I like the movement, I like the guns. Everything is good about the game. It's just the game modes. I'm not a huge fan of the multiplayer. I don't really like Call of Duty multiplayer. But we did play it for a little while. It's just too hectic. It's like an ADHD game constantly. All right, I'm going to grab some coffee. We're going to launch again, and here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what we should have done different there. I think going for loadout was the right option. We were able to get the loadout. We were in the gas. We had 2 guys by that train. It was pretty hard. Stanley, have I tried Rush in Battlefield? I think I went through all the game modes in Battlefield. Mostly it's just small little maps. I was sniping on the one, what was it, Ridge or something? Ridge was pretty good. Kill Rush, good morning. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the rush, you die, you respawn. It's just not good. I really like the Battle Royale format where you have 1 shot at a gulag and that's it. You know, with the squad base, you can't have squads by your back, so that's kind of cheesy. I think the most pure Battle Royale is solos, where it's just one and done. It slows the game way down. You get to enjoy the looting, enjoy the scenery, camping around a little bit. But even in quad Battle Royale, there's a lot of things I don't enjoy. You know, late game, somebody right on a buy station, they buy their whole squad back. It's like, oh, okay, that's not good. The most wanted contract, just get your whole squad back. Just, it rewards bad behavior. All right, let's see how our new squad is. Let's take a look at them real quick in the airplane. Well, we have what's his name? Adler, some Tron guy, and Mr. FS-17. All right. This will be a great train circle. We have Unlove, Camu, and Zucchini. What's up, guys? We have a squad going for train. Actually, they're going for that recon. No, they're going train. I killed one on the train. Not very helpful. There's somebody running for this contract. I don't know where that guy went. Zucchini's over there burst firing.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread. Squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
We can get loadout if we all get together.
Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
Guess not. I guess we're just going to run ground loot for a while.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
We should probably come up with some cash flow so we can buy our own loadout if they're not so inclined. Wow, we're going out into no man's land. Going way out there. He takes it so seriously. Great welder, he's gifted so little bone for him. I don't know what that means. Decided to let my best welder signal the crane today because he loves it. We're just welding decking today. He'll be the boss. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta let people try new stuff. You need 50 bucks. Come on, yellow.
Squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
All right.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, I remember I used to work at a marina back in high school. And it was, you know, I just had a job there washing boats that were for sale, things like that. Nothing big, and I didn't expect anything big out of it. And one day they needed to move a pretty big boat. I mean, it was like a twin screw fishing boat from one marina dock to another dock. And I guess the normal guy that moves the boats wasn't around or whatever. And I said, I can move it. So they let me. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, I've been running boats since I was a little kid. And they were really impressed by my boat moving ability. They gave me a job that all the new Yamaha motors that came out, I guess when Yamaha first started importing them, they had to put like 5 hours of runtime on it before they could sell it. So every brand new fishing boat that they outfitted had to have 5 hours on it. So my job became, instead of washing boats, was to take these, oh, the game just got super glitchy. Take these fishing boats that were, you know, twin engine, go fast like boats, but this was back in the 80s, so it looked more like Miami Vice stuff, but with outboards. And I'd have to go to the marina, get on the boat with a cooler, and go drive around for 5 hours. The only instructions were follow the break-in procedure, which had certain RPM ranges that you had to go. But yeah, giving a 16-year-old kid a $100,000 fishing boat to go run around was probably not a smart thing to do. But I had fun doing it. You picked the wrong room to walk in. My team isn't talking very much. Not a huge fan about that. Say we go get our self-revive and whatever else we can come up with. Kind of want my smokes. We changed our loadout for stems with the old with the stadium finish. Sniper still on the roof.
Camping at the bottom. There's two at the bottom camping. In the corner in the room.
Misplayed that. Yeah, so I had that job for one season, and then Yamaha decided that the motors were fine. You didn't have to break them in anymore. So then I had to go back to washing boats. It wasn't bad. It was all right. All right, let's see how this works out. How are we doing against that squad? Probably not good. Shotgun probably isn't our best option here. I'd rather just get my gear. No! All right, let's get back out of here, see if we can not get sniped in the head. Plate up, yellow, or back out. Back up.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Let's push it in with 0 plates. Definitely want our smokes instead of stems. We were running around with an empty gun the whole time. That's awesome.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Nice ping on that. I think I would have taken my head off.
Enemy UAV is online.
You okay over there, Yellow? I don't know where that squad went. I'm gonna move towards pink. All right, well, probably sitting out here in the open is not a great idea. I don't know if we go towards yellow. Probably that's the best option. Yellow's getting bombed over there. 007, good morning. How are you doing today? You made it to Friday? Yellow, can you ping whoever's shooting at you? Chopper on the roof. Down on the roof.
Hostile UAV in the area.
It's a bad idea. All right, we got 2 on the roof, 1 downstairs, I think.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
You know, that guy's on the roof, gonna peek over the top at us. No way. Good Lord. Why do we do this? I'm safe. I don't know if anybody gets him or not. Inside. Nope. Ah, so bad. Guess we're just going to give up because nobody is coming. So that guy has the new sniper, right? Or a new burst. Oh, no! Awesome, thank you. Wow, we have these two guys holding their peepees in the closet. Why would I say something like that? That's not what they were doing. I wouldn't blame it if these guys don't buy me back. Probably not a great idea since we're playing so poorly. Thank you. Definitely people on top of Superstore up here somewhere.
Got him.
Expected a little bit better weapon from that guy. Alright, we have to be more careful. We've died like 4 times. 007, good morning. I'm gonna move towards dealership, move around them. I think there's people in here. Ames 85, sure. He just landed back here somewhere.
I sniped him. He dead.
Okay, good deal. Guy up here with that chopper. Nice snipe. There's 2 snipers on that roof by the chopper. I'm gonna roll towards Superstore. Wow, you're a demon with that sniper.
I downed the dude in the chopper.
Nice.
Oh shit. That was a good ass snipe just then. Oh shit.
We have that helicopter with 3 people on it. So got a guy on the roof. Yep.
Damn, I ain't got no plates. Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to rotate over here. Green mark.
Move to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
All right. Well, not digging where we're at. There's at least a team behind us.
Enemy UAV is online.
Sniper might have been a better choice right there, but
UAV
it
in the
is what it is.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
All right, they're gonna have to move.
We've got 4 remaining. Stay sharp.
Down 2 of them. Pin.
No one behind.
All right. There's two on this roof. They're pretty bad. One guy has our noob tube, and the other guy can't hit crap. They're on the roof. I'm behind an air conditioner.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Thank you much.
Ah.
You safe?
Yeah, I'm safe. Still on the roof. On Sim
Come back.
Tex.
I'm coming. Nope. That was less than successful. The guy is... Oh, nice. Good effort. Well, they tried. I tried. I died a lot that game. All right, let's go back to solos for a minute. I'm tired of all the hecticness. In solos, you can just kind of, chill, go slow. It's better that way. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Yeah, so I guess everybody's over playing Battlefield 6 today, or Battlefield 7. I don't know. Is it Battlefield 8, 13? We don't know. Seems like they should just make one game and say, we'll keep making it better. Do we really have to add numbers to it? I guess they have to do that in order to sell new product each year. It's like BO6, same as BO4, but with 2 more numbers on it. So of all of the Black Ops and Call of Duties, which are the best? I would think Modern Warfare 2019 was probably be the best. Probably BO4 would probably be the best multiplayer. Obviously, Modern Warfare 2019 is when Warzone came out, so everything you leveled up in there kind of transferred to Warzone, which was good. And all the other ones were just kind of like Vanguard. Did anybody ever buy Vanguard? I don't think anybody bought that. It was like, yeah, we're gonna make a jungle map, World War II, make the vehicles undrivable, make so many bushes around you can't even see an enemy. And oh, if that doesn't work, we're just gonna put Godzilla on the island and make it much better. Oldie Juan, good morning. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Who else? Snarky Goblin, did I say hi to Snarky? I think I did. All right, we're searching for a match. We're up to 111 milliseconds, so matchmaking is not going well over in Call of Duty land. There's probably very few people playing, which means we have an advantage or a huge disadvantage. 007, thanks for coming by today. Get ready for work. Hope your weekend is coming soon. My cat is playing with a stuffed mouse. He's batting it around the floor. He looks crazy. He must be on catnip. What's up, buddy? Come here. D'Artagnan, come here. I'll see if he'll pose for a picture. Come here. You want to pick you up? Let me pick you up. Let's see if we can get him to pose here. Say hi, D'Artagnan. No? You don't want to play? He's like a Halloween kitty. He should have big gold eyes if you can see them. He says, no, stop doing whatever you're doing. Let me play with my mouse. We don't need any of this people time. He did walk over here on his own accord, though, so it wasn't like I forced him to get picked up. He could have scratched me and ran away. Pete, good morning over on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Stanley, what a cute cat. Yeah, today on stream, we're giving away a free black cat. Anybody that wants him, just put it in chat and we will send him to a good home. No, he's a good cat. He's old though. He's about 17 years old, I think. Still pretty frisky. He's not overweight or anything. Doesn't seem to have any health issues except, well, he's kind of an asshole. But I think that's what cats are for the most part. They just live their own life and somehow they know you exist, but they don't really care. As long as you put out food and water for them and change their litter box, they're perfectly happy. And after a while, they don't even realize that you're the one that does those things for them. It's like there's no gratitude a couple minutes after. Well, that guy tried really hard. All right. BR solos. No stadium finish. That's awesome. We should probably get on the ground safe, grab a contract, work towards a buy station. You know the drill. Yeah, so today we're going to take our new camper. Well, I need to go out in the driveway and get some measurements off the new camper. I need to know exactly how wide the wheels are. So when I build the new storage barn for it, the wheels line up on the floor joist. I need to measure exactly how tall the roof is with the air conditioner and stuff on top. And I probably need to know how far it is from the front of the trailer to the wheels. someone just landed. We've definitely given them time to get a gun. How bad is that gun? Man, that is like the worst SMG in the world. There's definitely someone else around here. I don't think you can take the bots for granted anymore. I think they're getting at least as good as I am. Which I know that doesn't say much, but they're pretty good. All right, we're getting there. No parties like a third party. All right, we have enough for our loadout, just barely. Somebody here should have had some money.
Got a buy station here.
Well, not a great idea just to run in here. We have bathroom camper laying down, just waiting. And we said it right before that. Not a good idea to run in here. Luckily, we do have our loadout on the ground, so if we get out of the gulag, we can go pick that up. I'm sure he's going to go out there and put a prox mine or something on it for us. That'll be nice. All right. So we have a Molotov. Those are always good to cook someone's. Lemon Cow. Lemon Cow. It sounds kind of like a body name. Oh my goodness. Can't hit nothing. All right, let's go get our loadout back. Question is, do we land straight on it? Or do we sneak back on it? I think we sneak up on it.
Enemy UAV is online.
Wow. I guess we could have played that a little bit better. Maybe closing the door. Maybe throw the smoke in there. We could have done all of that. He got caught with his pants down. Yeah, twice. I really didn't think he was good enough to shoot that last time. I thought he was going to go back down to his bathroom to hang out. He wasn't in the bathroom. He was just laying down next to a box. But you get the idea. All right, we're going to do better. Walk by faith. Told you. Yeah. We should have parked the car between the door and our loadout instead of just trying to back it in that room. I think that would have been better. Could have just pulled it up there, got our loadout, threw a couple prox mines by the door, and yeah, that would have been goodish. He's a rat. Well, I mean, he's sitting there right by the bunker, right by the buy station. You know what we need? We need coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, that game went rather poorly. Krellush says it was a good game, or GGS. I don't know what GGS. Good game, sir. Or throw a gas bomb in there and gas him out. Yeah, there were several things we could have done. I think the best would have just been to kind of get him locked in there. Didn't mean to grab the FFAR, but it's only pregame, so. Tell you what, FFAR is still pretty good. Stop shooting at me. Yeah, you know, for up-close gunfights, the FFAR is way better than the GPR. But once you get above about 50 meters, not so much. All right, BR solo. Obviously, we need to be super careful here. Maybe a flag contract up on the hill. Recon. That looks pretty safe. Wise man, good morning. Glad you could get up this morning. You're almost at the end of your vacation, so you need to enjoy it. All right, I don't hear anybody with us. There were enough contracts around here. Everybody could have went to their own directions. Little ginger box right off the drop. That's kind of good. Let's loot up these two rooms real quick. I'd like to get rid of this LMG that we're holding on to, but I don't know what we would change it for. $30 rounds does not seem like enough bullets.
Heads up. An enemy squad marks you as a bounty target.
All right, here we sit.
Hold down the point until it's secure.
Krellush says we need to get a win. I think we're good for that.
The enemy lost track of you.
We just can't do anything dumb, and we should be okay. All right, we have plenty of money. We can get over here, get our loadout, and it's up top for once. I don't think I've ever seen a buy station on top of the dam.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
I heard something off on our left side, but I don't think it was serious.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Running back and forth on this bridge is not a great idea. Someone will take interest in whatever we're doing. You know, the GPR is really good if I'm running with this pistol. But once you have the sniper, the GPR is kind of overkill. It doesn't quite give you enough up close stuff. Robbie Killer, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Had a meeting this morning. What? You're letting a meeting get in between us? That's not good. All right, I guess we're gonna do a bounty. I don't know why. Why would we want to do a bounty? We don't want to do a bounty. We're not a bounty kind of guy. I would much rather have information than one more bot kill.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel. Cover the next gas grid.
There was gunfire back this way somewhere. Definitely feel like he's in this little room right here. Not gonna worry about it.
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure. Reloading.
If there is somebody next to us, we need to watch out for that. Yeah, you've always got to watch out for those Friday morning meetings. You really never know what's going to come out of that. A blue card? I think a blue card is good for us, right? So it looked like there were two people running across the street up here. This is a horrible idea. This is not the way to go for the win. They were back there somewhere. They could have rolled up the hill. Guess we're not going to worry too much about them. 45 seconds, we get our free loadout. There you are. Who just shot at us? I feel like we took a shot from somewhere else. We're gonna back up, see if we can get our free loadout. Oh, there it is right there.
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
He's got to be running low on plates by now. Surely he's still in there. Don't know what that sound is, but it doesn't sound good. We know he's still in there. SI Gamer, good morning. Hope you're doing well. All right, we have 9,000. We need to work back to the spy station, get all the other stuff we need.
Gas is inbound.
Who is he shooting at? Got him on the motorbike. Swag just went down. Swag something. How's he looking here? Looking pretty rough. Had a lot of cash flow. So is swag like a clan or something? You know, you always hear swag this, swag that. I thought swag was like free stuff you get when you go to like a conference. I thought we just saw someone running across here. Oh, we did. Freaking hit the windows. Oh my goodness. Inside Out Boy had all his BO6 movements going there. He had a big stack of cash too. He's not going to need that no more. Swag is a clan. That's what I thought. It's like the free stuff clan. Salty Nuts just went down. Yeah, that didn't come out right. It's his gamer tag. I can't help what it is. All right, let's go ahead and get a UAV up here real quick. This looks like a horrible spot for a buy station. Whole bunch of not good information. Guess we need our munitions box. Got a guy over here somewhere.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exited the AO.
Swag is streamed. His clan Nuke Squad. Got it.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone.
This guy had a swag clan tag, so whatever that is. Pretty surprised we were able to hit somebody on a motorbike. That usually doesn't work out well for us. All right, well, we're not going to sit by this buy station. We're just going to prox mine it and get out of here. Usually nothing goes good sitting by a buy station. Still 68 people in the war zone. We're pretty sure we've cleared out this backside.
Gas is moving.
Don't think we hear anybody. We're playing a little paranoid here. No one's been here in quite a while. Somebody just hit the buy station. There's lots of angles here that we can't really protect. I think we're going to hold this ridge right here in the shade. Saw a car guy going by, but we're not going to do anything about it. Keep an eye on the mini map, make sure he doesn't drive up behind us. We do have some prox mines we can throw out. Car guy's still traveling around.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Advise you to lock up now.
I think he just got gunned down by someone else. Bad idea. Waiting here is not good. Third party. There's somebody over on this side.
Hostile UAV in the
I don't
area.
know what we just shot.
Enemy You've got gas moving in.
Should probably keep an eye on this area. Pretty sure there was still one guy up there. Bad idea. Shouldn't sit here and wait. We need to move. We've been sniping from one spot way too long. Who's shooting at him? There's a guy on the ridge.
Requesting recon at my location.
I don't see the guy on the ridge. Giving up our hill was probably a bad idea. We're going to sit here and wait for circle. There he is.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to
All right, we're going to hit back edge. Got a guy on the road. Got car guy back there. Tons of activity back there.
Win this thing.
Who shot who?
Gas is closing in.
Not liking my spot. Higher up the hill is always better.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Is he in the tower? MFer. Let him get away.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Letting him get away was a bad deal. He just died. Oh my goodness, he shot me, somebody shot him. That was horrible. All right, we have time for one more. We can do this. So we ended up 6th place. We had 11 kills. I don't know. I think we're doing worse. Bow ties, reporting for duty. Robbie, what blood state is everyone from? Blood state? You mean like where you were born, birth state? I was born in California, in the thriving metropolis of Inglewood. I think it was in Pulp Fiction. Inglewood is not a good city anymore. Melanie, good morning. Headed to work. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by as usual. Melanie's always here. She's got my back on bad chat messages and things like that. She always feeds me little tidbits of information on my phone when things go sideways. Have a good day, Melanie. All right. Well, once we knew that guy was up on the hill, it was kind of bad. We should have slowed down and backed up and taken him at a distance. I would have to say Florida is probably where I've spent most of my time. When I was in middle school, my parents moved to Florida, so that's where most of my memories are in Florida. I don't really remember much of anything in California other than going to my grandparents' house in Long Beach. All I remember was seeing oil wells everywhere. But this was back in the like early 70s, so I'm sure it's a lot different now. Wise man is Lower Delaware now, but born up in PA. That makes sense. Yeah, you never really hear a lot of people my age born in Florida because there really wasn't a lot of air conditioning and stuff back then. Well, I guess there was. I don't know when air conditioning became a thing, but I'm guessing the early 60s.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up.
Krellush is right. Florida's really neat. You know, back when I was working, it was always good to come home to Florida, no matter when it was. You know, you could be there in the middle of winter and it's always green. And you go to someplace up north. I flew into Chicago once in the wintertime. It was like the worst place you could imagine to be. Wise man, mushrooms to Florida. Love it down there. Mushrooms? I've never heard that saying. Born in Brooklyn, New York, but reside in North Carolina. Bow tie. That was probably a good move for you, getting out of the city. Yeah, I could probably live in any small town now and probably enjoy it. I think my big city days are over. I'm not a fan of the people, the traffic, the crowds. You know, I like a little town where you get to know people and get some neighbors that you can trust and count on. Seems like growing up in suburbia, you just never really knew your neighbors. You might meet them. You'd be nice and wave at them when they back out of their driveway, but other than that, it was like, yeah, not really excited about seeing you again. I'm sure that's a horrible way to think of people, but it's the way I am. So stick to short range for right now until we see something we like better. GPR is a gooder, betterer, bester. It's better than the LC10 is what I was trying to say there. Got somebody in here. We heard them rumbling around. I think they're above us. Maybe they're not. Maybe we're just hearing stuff. We're going to start this contract and then run to that buy station. Kind of messed that up.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Enemy soldier incoming. So he either wants that contract or the buy station. Make sure we're loaded. I'm sure there's going to be somebody on this buy station. No. What do we need? So we have our satchel, we have pretty much everything we need. We just need to not do anything foolish.
Good work. Take down the point until it's secure.
All right, we got to get all the way to TV station.
You're losing ground. Moving. ATV box.
Robbie Keller would love to move out of Pennsylvania. It's just a matter of convincing the lady. I always enjoy coming back to PA after a trip, but the laws and prices suck. I think laws and prices suck everywhere. I don't think that's just a Pennsylvania thing.
To the next gas spread location.
You know, taxes, local politics, it's not good anywhere. You just destroyed my car. It's not very nice of you. I know there were people behind us, but I don't think it's worth waiting around for them. At least get up here in some shadows. Is he shooting at me? All right, this guy must be bulletproof.
Hostile UAV in the area.
You know, back probably 15 years ago, used to think of Pennsylvania and everywhere around Philadelphia as being a good place to live. But more recently, you just hear all kinds of bad news out of that area. But I think most big cities are like that. All right, we'll go ahead and hit this ridge. Hope for the best. We still have 2 minutes till we get our loadout. So we're not sniping yet. So we're playing everything too fast. I can tell because we're just running around, expecting bots to shoot at us. And if we run up against a real team, probably won't go well. Kind of need to hold this back edge until the gas comes in. Get our loadout in a better spot. Yeah, I would never live anywhere close to Atlanta or Dallas. And again, Dallas back in the day was a nice place to be. All the suburbs were pretty cool. Loadout inbound.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
It's not in a good spot. That guy's going to shoot right at us.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Where'd my gun go?
Reloading.
Man, we have a long run. We're going to snag this car if we can. How dumb was that? That was not smart. So I think the attempt at hitting the sniper was fine, but when we missed him, we should have kept going. Definitely don't think jumping out was a good idea. And running into the window wasn't gonna help anything there. All right. We got this. Unfortunately, let's go get a recon, get some cash. We have a buy station close. Should be a self-revive up here. We can figure out how to get in. Wow. All right, so this guy is just driving around squishing everybody. He's definitely better than us at driving. All right, we're not going to spectate him. We died a horrible death. We only had 5 kills. We're not doing that good. Krellush, I would love to live around the 80s. I feel like it was an awesome time right before the digital world. Yeah, you know, prior to the digital world, everything has always kind of been the same. But I think the 80s was the time when, you know, all the parents that fought in the Vietnam War had kids, and it was a time of huge expansion in the U.S. So I think 80s kids probably had a really good go of it and didn't know it. We always thought we were abused children, but we weren't. We had a good time. Yeah, it would have been a good time to invest in companies like Google and Apple. Absolutely, if you would have known. But everybody back in the 80s, you just didn't know what was going to be the next thing. So I think every time in history is like that. There's always some company that's going to blow up and be good. If you knew to invest in them, it would be a good thing. But who knows? All right, we're going to call it right there. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. I do have company in town. I got some projects I got to get done today. We're going to go cut some trees, lay out the foundations for my trailer. And yeah, so you guys get outside, do something fun. Come back and tell me about it. I want to thank Wise Man, Oldie, TZ Mech, Melanie, Pete, Brandon Kirkham, Recovery Rocks, Freedom Farmstead, Stanley, Call Me Pug, Krellush, Wise Man, Chief Engine Man, and Robbie. That's everybody, and SI Gamer, everybody I see in chat right now. We're going to go ahead and send our people on Twitch to see somebody. I don't know who that's going to be. How about somebody that speaks English? Is that too much to ask? An affiliate streamer. That does not sound like what we want to watch. I guess we're going to go see Skills Spider TV. I don't know who that is, but we're going to raid them anyway.